We've been together for nearly 10 years.
I'm very sorry.
Some news I need to break to absolutely everyone, including you.
Here we go.
I may very well have joined the LGBTs. G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mum and Dad Show, episode 76. Good grief. Now, if the title of this video is anything to go by, we have something to reveal. And if you've never been a part of the Mum and Dad Show before, this is my wife, Claire.
Hello.
Well said.
Thank
and
you.
I am Isaac.
Oh, we know.
Now, there's something that, some news I need to break to absolutely everyone, including you.
Here we go.
I don't know how you're going to take this, and I don't know how the people are going to take this. I don't know how our dog Pepper, who's eating manure at the moment, is going to take this, which is great. I may very well have joined the LGBTs.
It's only a matter of time.
I know.
You can only hang out with so many comics for so long before turning gay.
I know. I may be gay, and I
There's anything wrong with that.
Claire's father's gay.
That's right.
Hello, Jeff. This is something that I don't know how people are going to swallow. I don't know how I'm going to swallow it.
You'll learn.
But swallow I will. The reason I think I may be gay is because I had a rash.
What?
Yeah, I know. I've got a rash. And it's on my wrist. Just here. You probably can't see it. It's from my watch. Yesterday when I was out the back digging, I was pushing like topsoil around and digging out some fence
Doing
posts.
manly shit.
Doing man stuff.
Yep.
And I had my watch on.
And that makes you gay.
Well, no. I've now got my
It's not
watch
an Apple
on
Watch.
my right wrist. Which
Okay.
means you're gay. Remember at school?
No, I didn't wear a watch.
Did you
to
not know
school.
this?
No.
If you wear your watch on your right hand, it means that you are letting everybody know around you that you are, and the gay people watching this, how you doing? You know that if you go out and you wear a watch on your right, which is the same as if you wear an earring on your right ear, it means you're part of the LGBT.
I've heard about the earring one.
And that's right. And I'm going to get an earring.
The watch.
I'm going to put my cock ring on my right testicle, and that means you're gay too.
Now they just wear lanyards and they just fill it with as many flags as possible.
Well, back in the day, it was all about wearing it on the right.
So the watch was the original flag.
Now you put the pride flag on.
Fuck me. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
So you're gay now.
I have to be.
I'm going to marry Dana White.
No. Listen, there's not anything wrong with being gay, all right? But I'm a bit worried. I don't know how I'm going to ease into it because I know it's popular and I know it'll help my career.
Oh, no doubt.
It'll help my career.
Oh.
It'll help me get through some cancellations and stuff
Yep.
like that. Like it'll help me deal with that.
Have you done an Ancestry lately?
Like an ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything floating around in there you can claim?
Well, you're 2% Middle Eastern.
You're damn right.
So Claire's been running around in a hijab all week.
Oh.
I don't know why I said it like that. It's a hijab.
Hijab.
Hijab. I said it.
I'd wear one of the ones with all the spangles on it.
Can you wear spangles on it?
Do, 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 do,
That's
do,
Indian.
do, 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 do. I don't give a shit. That's what I'd be.
Okay, fair enough.
I love Indian women. They're great.
But Sikhs don't wear... Sikhs, I'm pretty sure, and this is me absolutely guessing, I just did this. I did the old
Did a
Elon.
taxi driver tell you this?
I just did the Elon thing. Did you just say did a taxi driver? There are some Indian taxi drivers. Some. Not all.
The Indians watching this know that most of them are doctors or cabbies.
That's a weird thing, isn't it? If you are Indian and you come to Australia, you
That's
either
right.
end up driving Uber Eats or Uber, or you're a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
The Indian dude we became friends with who worked at a server.
He's a badass.
He was
Wonder how he's going.
Sammy, his name was.
Yeah.
He was a what was he?
He was working at 7-Eleven and he's going to like work for NASA or something.
He had a degree from MIT in Mumbai as a fuck.
But here he's like a
What are
fucking
they-
NDIS worker.
What are they on the Big Bang Theory?
A physicist.
Yeah, but he was like a step up. Hang on. Claire, talk.
I'm going to tell you all about my ankle.
Oh no.
I injured
Don't
me
show
foot.
him.
No.
Theoretical
Oh,
physicist.
fuck, I won't tell
He was
you.
a theoretical physicist, and he was working at
Mumbai.
He wasn't working at Mumbai. He was working at the servo, the service station,
Yeah,
selling gas
7-Eleven.
and petrol. If you don't know what that is, if you're not from Australia, And our neighbours, our old neighbours, they were both doctors and they had to jump through so many hoops, which I don't think you should do to migrants.
Not in hijabs either.
No, it's
you
dangerous.
get caught.
They were friends of ours and they had to go through, like for years, had to change up their degrees to be able to work here in Australia. So that
Which is crazy when we need more doctors and nurses, but we're not going to pay you enough.
That's the whole thing. So, anyway, was this about my wrist or where were we going with this conversation?
You were saying you were gay and then we went talking about Indians, and I'm for it. I want to get on to Elon real quick.
So what I was going to say, we will talk about Elon. That was last week's big news, but we need to talk about that.
They'll still be talking about it.
People will still be talking about it. So the Sikh, I'm pretty sure the female people in the people who identify as females in India, they are the ones that wear the more spangly-banglied headdresses, and Muslim people don't really spangle it up as much.
They should have a go. I like the spangled angles.
Are you calling out all the Muslim women in the world for not spangling up their headdresses?
I'm not calling them out, but I think it'd be fun to dress it up a bit.
I think we should dress it up a little
I
bit.
would, especially with the heat, and you're going to be hot and sweaty under there. You may as well have it a bit.
Throw a diamante on there.
Jangly.
Now, Elon Musk last week was at the Trump inauguration rally.
I wish we were there.
I would have loved to have gone.
Did you see who went?
There was so
Theo
many cool.
Von was there.
There were so many. Claire loves Theo Von. There were so many cool people there. So many great people.
Oh, I wish we were there. I would have cried.
Lots of great
Pepper.
people. So it
Well
was.
done.
It was fantastic. And hello, Littlefoot.
Hello, little.
He's joined us for an episode. How you doing, buddy?
They've had a dental chew and 2 carrots.
Very nice.
They're fine.
Now, Elon allegedly threw out a certain hand gesture.
What a fucking dude.
We'll play it for you here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've all seen that. No doubt. We've all seen that. Now, after he does that, and now I won't do it and you won't do it either. I know you're a bit of a loose cannon on this show.
I'm not doing it. I already thought about it before.
He says, I give my heart to you all, and then extends the arm out.
Do you think Elon was being a Nazi?
No,
I don't.
No, he said, I'm giving my heart to you all, and he did it in the most, I'm going to use the R word here. We're going to have to bleep it, but way possible.
Yes. I reckon people are actually being a bit judgy on him.
What, for throwing out the
aren't we?
Hail Hitler?
No, hear me out. If he did that motion and said some Hitler shit, then I'd be like saying, get fucked. I wouldn't support him at all. However, he is on the spectrum and he probably will save the world, whether you like him or not. Or
kill all the Jews.
I reckon he made a massive faux pas.
He's also friends with old mate from Israel, the Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu.
There you go. Pepper just farted
as she jumped up on the lounge. How dare you?
Bless her heart. No, I think he made a stupid faux pas, and I think it's really funny. I think it was stupid, and I reckon he was trying look how he jumps around on stage.
He was going off.
He
was going
was.
full tism
He
mode.
wants to get us on Mars. Leave the prick alone.
How good?
Even if he is a Nazi, he might be a helpful Nazi.
Well, so if you go back far enough, all the Nazis got us to the moon anyway. If we did go there,
there you go.
So
you don't think we went to the moon?
Maybe, but maybe. Here's what I think, and this
Here
is sort of
we go. I love a conspiracy
This is what
theory.
a lot of people think, that we did actually go to the moon, but the footage that we see isn't real. So there's this thing called the Van. What is it? The Van something Van.
Van Doozle.
I don't want to say Van Halen. Van.
Why?
Something radiation belt.
My hands are a bit shaky. I think I had too much coffee.
What is it? The Van Allen. The Van Halen. It's close. The Van Allen radiation belt is this big, thick part of radiation that is on the outside of the Earth.
I
sort
know.
of thing. And basically the idea is if you film something up on the moon and you tried to bring the tapes back through, the tape wouldn't make it through, and we didn't have the technology to sort of send video via satellites and all this type of stuff at that point in 1969. And the tapes wouldn't have come back through with the lunar module because they would have been destroyed through the Van Allen radiation belt. Now, whether or not that is true, I don't fucking know. But the idea is we did go to the moon, but
couldn't prove it properly.
But we couldn't prove it, so we filmed it at a film set. Or we did go to the moon and somehow we got the film back, or we never went at all. Those are our options, basically. Or we did go and everything's legit.
What do you guys think?
Let us know. But yeah, so how did we get on the fucking moon? This started off with me being LGBT. Then we talked about
we're talking about Elon, and he has many levels.
So what I was going to say was after World War II, basically what the Americans did was go into Germany, take all the best scientists that were working on all these rockets and put them in charge of NASA. And that's how we got to the moon. It was the Nazis. So wouldn't it make sense that if Elon is a Nazi, he's going to take us to... We're just doing it again.
I don't think he's a Nazi. I think he's a really cool, smart, funky dude who fucked up big time, and
he was
excited.
He was excited, and he threw out this hand gesture.
It's weird shit I could see me doing when you're really nervous, hanging out. I don't mean throwing a Nazi.
You can't be that nervous that you just go...
Well, I feel like... So this is what I think he was trying to do, and I'm deadly serious. I think he was trying to do the cool dude thing where you go...
Yeah, keep the fist. Keep the fist.
You know that movement that the bros do? I think he was trying to do that and he spurged out.
That's a big spurg.
It is I'm not saying he's clever for doing it, but I don't think Elon Musk is a Nazi. I think he's a weirdo, but he's fucking smart and we need to keep him and protect him at all costs.
If you listen to a podcast with Elon, he seems like a very nice guy.
I love him. I think he's great.
And we run into a lot of people who don't like him.
For no fucking reason.
For no reason. And they don't.
He's weird. Yeah. He's a fucking autistic mega mind Thomas Edison. Fucking
he's the smartest man alive. The richest man and the smartest man alive.
I'm listening to him. I'm going to listen to him.
What do you mean?
Whatever he says, I'm going to listen to him. I'm not listening.
I'd take his warning on something. He's talking a lot about people having more children.
No, thank you. But yes.
But other people should.
Other people. Keep going.
We're busy, thank you. What was that?
We hit the jackpot with one, and that was me doing a sperm gun.
Oh, the sperm gun. Don't take that into a school shooting.
We have a Q&A to answer too.
Oh, what about?
Oh, fuck knows. I haven't looked yet.
Okay, well, we'll go to Claire's quote of the week before. Do you want to have a look at the Q&A, and I'll tee up your
what quote?
The quote of the week. Well, also you wanted to let everyone know that you read a comment about your mouth being open in every thumbnail.
I've said the same thing. Every thumbnail is me going.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, it looks awful.
Very good. Your quote.
I know.
Your quote of the week is this.
Here we go.
You were standing in the kitchen where you belong the other day.
These are shit questions. I don't know why I bother.
Okay, well, don't worry about them. You were standing in the kitchen where you belong because you're a female, and you were reading comments. And I always tell you not to read the comments.
Yeah, and I like to. I like to know if the people are enjoying it or not.
I just want the clickbait comments.
And most of them are enjoying it.
Remember, the titles of these videos are all clickbait, all right? We want the most ridiculous clickbait in the comment section. Let us know. And if we choose you win a prize.
That's right.
Not a very good prize. Doesn't even exist. But you were sitting in the kitchen reading the comments.
I remember now.
In the kitchen.
It was a sad time as a woman.
And you said, "Aww."
Sound like that.
That's how you sound.
Oh, my name's Jack, bruh. Stand there doing the signs. Yeah. I'm not going to do it.
You said, "Why does no one call me hot in any of these videos?" And I tip my hat to you for being honest. But why does no one call you hot in... I don't know.
Do you want to know what my problem is?
What's your problem, bro?
So, before I had Addie, when we first started doing videos, there were like 2 comments that would be really nice and say that I was a good-looking female.
Oh, what a woman.
And fuck, they were good to read. And I'd go, yes, it was worth putting me BB cream on. But now...
And you do spend time getting ready for this show.
This takes hours.
You spend absolute minutes.
It doesn't actually. It takes 2 minutes, but I do my best.
You're in there.
I haven't washed my hair in a week.
You're in the bathroom with putting BB cream on with a can of Mother. A big can of Mother, and you're on the toilet having a going, can I say cigarette? Going, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Claire had Claire still doesn't understand what you can and can't say on YouTube. You can't say that word.
Fairies?
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You can say it on stage.
Anyway,
I say it on stage.
I got butt hurt because everyone was like, "Oh, she sounds like a bloke," and I was like, I remember I used to get called pretty.
You're very feminine.
And now, well,
very feminine. At times, you're very feminine.
And then I was very upset, and I was like, "Does that mean that I've lost me touch?" I'm not saying this for attention, by the way.
You got the
Isaac
touch.
brought it up, not me.
So you want strange men
Oh no, the baby
in the
monitor.
comment section.
No, I don't. But it was nice having like
You want
one sprinkled in.
strange, ugly men in the comment section who
Rich
aren't
men.
rich men.
That's right.
How rich? How much does a man need to make per year to make him worthwhile?
Mumbai.
What?
Mumbai man.
What do you mean? How much?
I don't care. It was just nice. It's a car. It was just nice to go through and see one or two comments going,
It's very loud.
"Gee, your wife's pretty," and I'd go, "Isn't that fucking nice?"
You are very pretty, mate.
But it was just nice to read.
Keep it real.
Thank you.
Boom. What else did Claire do this week?
Oh yeah, let's just shame the lass.
Well, you didn't do this week, but it's been in my notes to talk about for a couple of weeks.
Here we go.
We've been together for nearly 10 years.
I'm very sorry.
Coming up soon. And there's been something that you've done over the last 10 years consistently, at least
Here we go.
once every 3 months.
I'll never get comments after this.
Claire will get a bag of chips or crisps or potato chips, whatever you call them in your part of the world. We call them chips. And they're delicious chips. And sometimes Dickie will be over there hoeing into the chips.
If I'm half a bag deep.
Half a bag deep.
Yes.
Now, Claire, because she watches her figure, doesn't
Clearly.
want to eat an entire bag of chips.
I'm not an animal.
But she wants to enjoy
The salt.
the salt, the flavoring,
That's right.
not the consuming of the chips, but at least almost the consuming of the chips, the consumption of the chips.
I actually hate that we're talking about this. It makes me sound so weird.
My beautiful wife, the woman I love more than any other bloke on this planet,
More than Elon.
more than Elon,
Very well.
will lick the flavoring off the chips and then return the chips to the packet.
They're my chips and my packet.
So I've been
I
known
lick and put them away when I'm halfway
as a
done.
poor, defenseless man.
You got your own fucking chips.
No, I don't. Not always.
Buy your own bag of chips. When they're honey soy, that's right.
Don't bring that up.
When they're honey soy
Don't
chips,
you bring honey soy into this.
I have half a bag, and if I
Yeah.
add more, I feel sick in the tummy. So I lick the rest, and I
Return them.
I return them to the packet because if I don't, they're going to be laying in my lap, and I'm going to have crumbs everywhere.
And so I've been known to walk over to this
yeah,
bag
pissy
of chips.
fits over absolutely nothing. You want to
And
air some
pick up-
grievances?
I'm airing them up.
Isaac roused at me
And
the other
you told
day.
me that my breath smells like lamb.
Right?
I'll walk over and
Your
give you a big cuddle,
Nah, your
and
turn.
you'll go.
You smell like meat a lot.
It's because I'm gay.
But here's what he did. You air my foul laundry all the time.
Anyway, so I've been known.
No, shut up!
The men are speaking. I've been known to walk over and take one of these chips out and eat them, and you go, oh, after I've eaten about 15 of them, I've been licking those.
People would pay for that.
I bet.
If I was Bonnie Blue, people would eat
Bonnie
those
Blue.
chips. Now, about Isaac, we were at
Bonnie
the beach.
Spew.
We were at the beach the other day.
Yeah, my natural habitat with all the babes.
We were just having a bit of a perv
Yeah.
with our son. Not really. We were at the beach, and I was carrying the nappy bag.
Carrying on. She was carrying
No,
on.
shut up. Don't mansplain.
Oh, manspreading.
Dickie's cutting sick. I had the nappy bag, coffee,
Oh, you do it all.
Addie's water bottle,
Oh.
and a giant beach bag. Croc bag from Kmart, highly recommend. I was holding all of this and about to cross a busy road. Isaac's holding Addie, which is really important and great. And he looks at me dead in the eyes and watches as I place the big beach bag on someone's shitbox car.
Well, here we go.
It's some little fucking thing.
The
Anyway,
privilege right here is
that's
palpable.
Right. That's right. Anyway, I put my bag down for a minute to
So you got out.
adjust myself.
Let's just put everyone there. So we get out of the car. You've got a really big bag,
Yeah.
big heavy bag,
Made out of croc material.
and you just put it on someone else's bonnet on the
to
front of their car.
adjust myself to safely cross the road.
Adjust your scrotum. Go on.
Anyway, and Isaac looks me dead in the eyes
I did.
and he goes, ugh.
I said, Claire,
he takes out his AirPods. Joe Rogan's blaring, and he goes, "Oh, what is it, babe?" And I said, "Oh," and you said, "Move your bag off that bloke's car. That's rude."
I said, Claire, get your bag off his car. That's so rude.
I don't think it's rude.
Of course it's rude.
All.
You can't just put your bag on someone else's car.
If I didn't have a baby there and all my baby shit.
You didn't have a baby. I had the baby.
I was holding all the shit for the baby.
You had a backpack on, you hero.
Mate, I'll have you flat on your back in a minute. I want to know if people think, if your hubby said to you and you're carrying all the shit and was like, "Oh, don't put your bag on the person's car."
You can't. Okay, listen. Now, I know you're younger than me and you may not know this.
15. I said I'm not really. Obviously, I'm not 15.
20, nearly 30 years old.
Right. I can put my bag wherever I fucking want.
You can't put it on someone else's.
Abby Chatfield says I can.
Why? Who? When?
Because feminism is here and I can throw a bag into the air if I want to.
I'm worried about feminism. It's getting a bit too powerful for you ladies, I think.
It is.
Because I'm seeing a lot of young women.
Here we go.
Behind
my back.
When I say young, I mean 20-year-olds.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm worried about their backs.
From their big dirt boxes.
Well, not just the big dirt boxes.
Why is everyone their asses are huge now? What's going on?
It's all women trained now with asses.
Me. Not
and
bad.
And that's why I've got you a personal trainer.
Who is it?
It's me.
Oh.
We're going to do deep squats.
Oh, Christ.
We're going to get you squatting 400 pounds.
I've got to carry the fucking baby bag that I can't perch down on an old fucking Mazda to cross the road.
It was a Subaru, you crazy woman.
I don't give a shit what it was. I think it was foul.
No, I'm worried about girls, how, you know when they do something on Instagram and they'll put like, say they look in the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
And they bend.
Yeah,
you showed me.
I did.
Yeah, wasn't me.
The bend they do.
The bend they do. So they go, this is their ass. And they go, the lower back.
It's because creepy pricks like you are watching it all the time.
Look at me.
But that's why they're doing it. All the Bonnie Blue bottles, all these chicks are just constantly showing their asses.
Blue bottles.
That's her clan. She's the queen. And it's like instead of the ants following the cream of the crop.
You know how blue bottles travel across the ocean? They all come together in a big sailboat.
Yuck, do they connect?
Together. Here's a photo. Maybe.
That's disgusting.
They all connect, and that's why you see them all wash up on the beach. I don't know if everyone has blue bottles, but we have them here.
And that's what's going to happen to the OnlyFans models when they hit 40. They're going to be washed up blue bottles full of fucking babies, washing up on the shore, and we step on them.
Baby gravy. How
this
good.
This podcast turned
me on.
I don't know what it did.
I remember we were talking the other week, and we were meant to talk about this on the show, but we never did. When I was younger and we first started going out, when you really hit the jackpot.
That's right.
Hello. I tried to turn you into something you're not.
Here we fucking. Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I tried to make you something in Australia that's known as a WAG, a W-A-G, a wife.
You know what it's also known as?
What is it?
A fucking doormat.
No, I didn't try to turn you into a doormat.
That's what a WAG is.
I tried to turn you into a WAG because I was playing rugby league.
He got off the bench too. It was unbelievable.
I was a starting member of the team. Thank you.
Could have made it pro.
No, wasn't good enough for that. Anyway, so I was playing footy back in the Dizzy, playing footy. And I met you and you tried to stop me playing because you wanted to control me. And I said, come along to the game. This is when we first met. Come along and you can watch.
I watched heaps of games with your family.
I know.
And I never tried to stop you playing football, regardless of what any idiot thinks.
I know. I stopped playing because I was fucking.
It had fuck all to do with me for anyone listening that thinks that.
No, I agree. You're really defending it for someone who didn't have anything to do with it.
But it annoys me because you hear that a lot as a woman that like women stop their men doing stuff and half the time they don't.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
Oh, good.
You didn't stop me. I stopped me because I was having fucking freakouts on the field.
That's right.
Anyway, so when someone gets a girlfriend, you usually bring them along and meet all the other girlfriends. And you were having...
Gee, there were some trophies there at that field.
There were some heapers.
There were some...
Heaper is a heap of shit if you don't know what heaper is. Some heapers.
There were some friendly fucking Giselles up there.
Oh, yeah. But I bring in little 19-year-old Claire.
That's right.
What was I, 21? You were 19. Yeah. And I bring you along. And I say, girls, meet this
Can I
bird.
leave this bitch here while I go and kick the ball?
And Claire goes, hello, loves. Hi, love. Hello. And
they went like this.
It's actually not too far from the truth. Like there were chicks there just smashing beers and
I've
smoking
never seen
durries,
anything like it.
all on the gear on the weekends, allegedly.
They were fucking heinous.
Beautiful women. But I tried to turn you into a wag, and you brought this up the other day, and I did. I just assumed that's
you
what...
You didn't try to turn me into it.
No,
I was only joking.
But I brought you in onto the... I tried to bring you into like what I thought is the right thing to do, is to bring your girlfriend in to meet everyone. But I think a lot of dudes...
I don't like meeting people.
No,
people think
but
I'm bubbly. I'm really not.
I think a lot of dudes make the mistake of trying to bring all the girls together.
Because you assume if they all have badges, they're all going to get on.
Because
most women are bitches.
Because all the dudes get along because they all are playing footy. That's their
But we're sitting there watching you kick a ball. There's only so much. What are you going to do on the weekends? Can you do?
Yeah, and then we all go to the pub, and that was the other thing.
And the girls aren't allowed in. And then you have a
Girls
mad
were allowed.
Monday,
Girls
then
were
you have a
allowed
mad
in.
Sunday, then you have a mad Tuesday, then you have a
Girls were
wacky
allowed in.
Wednesday.
We had a mad Monday and a silly Sunday, thank you.
And the girls do fucking fuck all. They go home and clean. And
as they should.
I don't know. The whole culture's gross.
The whole thing's a bit ghastly. The footy culture is a bit weird.
I'm glad I'm not a wag.
You don't want to be a wag?
No.
What about comedian wags?
Now that's a good time.
No, well, most comedian blokes don't have girlfriends.
No.
And we could talk about the female comedians.
There's not many.
Thank Christ.
But there are some good ones.
One or two. Yeah, so you never became a wag.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any regrets?
Not even slightly.
No, I regret trying.
I'm sorry.
That was my entire...
You thought you were doing the right thing.
That was my whole existence.
I remember going there and I tried to... Actually, this has happened a lot with me over the years. I don't... I have few close friends that I'm really close with, females, but not packs of them. Yeah, girls have they go on girl trips and they have like a pack of group friends.
Yeah.
Well, this is what the wag life was like. They'd have a crew up on the hill and they're drinking UDLs. And I waddled in and I was like,
Waddled?
hello. I don't know. I was saying hello and they're like this. You're not from high school. I didn't know you in year fucking 3. Who are you? You're not drinking at 8 a.m. And I'd be like...
We didn't play at 8 a.m, you lunatic.
No, but the chicks were lit.
Yeah, it wasn't you. And
I tried to be, a bit waggish for you because I love you dearly. And I thought, no, I'll try and befriend some of these chicks. And my goodness me, they were scary.
They was rough as guts.
They were really rough.
They were real rough. And
they were a bit.
And they weren't your type of people. And I think that's just what some dudes need to learn, is that you don't have to force your fucking your partner in on the
Go play and let
thing.
your missus play The Sims at home.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
That's what you should do.
And I fucking did.
And you did.
Great.
And you loved it. We bloody saw something we saw two things. You saw a dog and a goose in a front yard.
I did. You didn't see it today.
I still haven't seen it.
We're driving to get coffee and we see in this front yard, these people never put their dog inside and it always irks me. It's a very cute Kelpie. And I did a double take. I turned again. This dog is sitting in the front yard with a goose.
So if you are those people, please introduce us to your goose.
Please let me in your yard and take down your fucking Christmas decorations.
That's what I was going to bring up. You've been ropeable all this week.
Oh.
Obviously your anger management classes and your medication and your
I'm
bloody...
coming off bad this episode with the wags and the croc bag. And
what are you talking about?
I'm coming off as a bit of a menace.
You are a bit of a menace.
No.
Dennis the Menace. No, you're beautiful. But... the croc bag is out of line.
No, I reckon people in there are going to be like,
Fuck
you, Isaac. Let her throw a bag where she wants you.
Give me a fuck you, Isaac, in the comments if you agree with Little Dicky.
That's right.
No, the wags. But the thing is, I wanted you to be a wag because I thought that was the right thing to do. I realised as I got older that I didn't want to be a part of that culture either.
Let's get back to the Christmas lights.
Now, Christmas lights. Let's talk about that. If you say, who's still got their fucking Christmas lights up? It's nearly the end of January. What day is it? It's the end of January.
I can't take it anymore.
Why?
It's cute for a bit. It just irks me because you just know that the person's house
what
stinks.
day did? Yeah, there's got to be a correlation between smell of the house and Christmas decorations still being up at the end of January. What day did we take our Christmas decorations down?
Was it 2 days after?
It's pretty quick.
I'm one of those people, and I think a lot of people are, where you love Christmas and you go balls deep, and then the day it's over, you're overstimulated and you're like, I can't have all this shit.
You said balls deep to someone the other day who should not have said it to, like some old lady at Bunnings. You go, oh, we're balls deep into gardening at the moment. Balls deep?
Well, if you know, you know.
The whole shaft's in when it comes to...
This one could be a wag. No one laughed.
You can't... This is something Claire's told me. Can I tell this story?
I don't care.
About when you hang out with groups of girls that you don't...
I don't care anymore.
Good, you shouldn't
I just
care.
sort of...
I don't care either. As long as you just don't go on a racist tirade like
it's
me.
It's so hard, though.
I know.
I'm kidding.
Wait until the cameras turn off.
If you guys knew.
When you've hung out with like big groups of girls that you don't know, your biggest complaint always is they don't laugh. Girls' nights. Girls. No, none of them laugh. They don't make jokes. This ain't Claire told me, and dudes, you don't know this. Girls at girls' nights, and maybe there's girls watching this that are like, no, we do. It's just the groups, right?
No one invites me to those ones.
But you've come back and go, no one cracked a joke the whole night.
Mum's groups. No joke cracking. You don't laugh.
Just depressed, angry women. Terrifying stuff.
No.
So what do they do instead of cracking jokes? Because dudes, when they go out, all they do is joke.
Yeah, and because I hang out with you and comics all the time, and my dad, all I do is sort of, try and have a laugh.
Everything's a joke, right?
Everything's a fucking joke. But I don't know. I didn't know if I was out of my depth with all these mums groups and all these little friend groups I tried when I became a mum. And I realised very quickly that other mums fucking reek.
Yeah.
And they're like, not all of them. Some of them are beautiful. My good friends are mums. But
Dad's
the mums groups, they're very nasty and judgy, and they act like they're not, but they're not nice at all. And they just don't crack a joke. I said a few things, and they all just sort of go,
Are you serious?
what do you mean?
What do you mean? I think it's more like middle-aged women, like our people who are our mother's age. No offense to anyone. But they don't understand jokes.
A lot of them don't. They're bitter.
Irony.
They're bitter and dry. I worked at David Jones, and I can say that they are bitter and dry slags. Minus two of them. Two of them are angels.
Any woman who works at David Jones is a bitter, dry slag?
If they're over 50, probably.
Allegedly.
I worked with them, and I can tell you now, most of them, except two, I will say it again, were pieces of flying shit.
Have you ever seen a Komodo dragon walk around? That's who these women are.
Yeah.
Just
little hyenas.
Little hyenas.
Just absolute ferals.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the Mum and Dad Show on episode 76 of the greatest program that ever was or ever will be. My name is Isaac Butterfield. This is my wife, Claire Butterfield, and we'll see you next week. This episode is also available on Spotify.
Bye.
Bye.